Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I hope everyone had a wonderful day. Well, we have more from the great hush money trial that is known as Trump, and it seems Michael Cohen is not the greatest man he seems to be. The man that he seems to constantly have to lie about everything, and also he's a thief. Yeah, that's right. He stole money. Well, this is not really a surprise here. I mean, these kind of people are just deranged and have issues. But we have more to see. So what we have here is from CNBC, and a lot from the woke media, by the way, because, you know, the woke media, we always have to show them from each side here. We're going to show who's deranged and, well, who's not deranged. We have this here from the Trump trial. Michael Cohen admits he stole from the Trump organization in testimony. Goes on from the key points here. Michael Cohen, the former lawyer and fixer for Donald Trump, resumed testimony under a cross-examination at the hush money trial for the ex-president. Cohen admitted he stole from the Trump organization by pocketing money that should have gone to a tech company. Closing arguments in the case were set for May 28th, but a big question remains whether Trump will take the witness stand in a New York courtroom. It goes on to say the Republican is charged with satisfying business records related to reimbursing Cohen for a hush money payment to porn star Stormy Daniels before the 2016 presidential election. Now, here's the thing, what we have here. I think Trump taking the stand may be good because the only reason why I say this is good is because the people will have to face and look at Trump, the jurors specifically, would have to look at Trump and see what he is more as a person-based talent type of level than, you know, what have you. But, of course, I already know that in the courts, and at least in New York, and all the places that are, you know, trying to try him and jail him, it's incredibly biased, right? So I think these trials are a sham. I think these trials have a lot of issues, and they should never have been brought up to begin with. But we have here from the Daily Beast, again, another very woke type of outlet here. It says, Michael Cohen stops cops to stealing $30,000 from Trump. It goes on to say that Michael Cohen isn't just a convicted liar and disbarred attorney. He's also an admitted thief. The testimony from the Manhattan District Attorney's lead witness against Donald Trump took a dive Monday morning when the ex-president's former consigliere got cornered during cross-examination and forced to acknowledge that he overbilled the Trump organization by $30,000. In a heated exchange, defense lawyer Todd Blanche flipped a switch and went back to his days as a federal prosecutor, grilling Cohen on the way he'd gotten away with a crime. And you told multiple prosecutors and the district attorney's office that story, right? Blanche asked. Yes, sir, Cohen responded. Did you ever have to plead guilty to larceny? Blanche continued. No, sir. And then Cohen says, no, sir. Did you ever pay back the Trump organization for the money you stole from them? He says, no, sir. And in just a few minutes, Trump's lead defense lawyer managed to show jurors that a trial about Trump's alleged business fraud relies on the truthful testimony of a man who was engaged in fraud of his own. For weeks, the ongoing criminal trial in New York City has carefully documented how two women, former Playboy playmate Karen McDougal and porn star Stormy Daniels, were paid to keep quiet about their fun affairs with Trump in the closing days of the 2016, thus sparing his limping presidential campaign from a potential coup de grace. Prosecutors have also shown that how the Trump organization schemed to pay Cohen $420,000 for the deed. However, the final piece of the puzzle relies on Cohen, the idea that Trump directed his cover-up from behind the scenes. So that's what's going on here. So it seems like he's lying, and we had again from these multiple other sources where he was pretty much saying that, you know, that he didn't want Trump in the thing at all, right? He didn't want Trump involved or anybody else. He was going to sell it himself. Well, it seems like he did, but the money that he apparently took was from the Trump organization. I mean, that's at least what we're seeing here, because he's been stealing and doing stuff like that, and he's also deranged. He also lied under oath. So, that being said, insanity is just really strong here with these people. And we have this from Colin Rugg, going on and saying, just in, star witness Michael Cohen admits he stole $30,000 from the Trump organization while getting questioned by Trump's attorney. Witch hunt. Cohen said he requested $50K for IT services when the services were only $20K. Attorney, you stole from the Trump organization, correct? Yes, sir. Did you ever plead to the guilty larceny? No, sir. Then Trump, the reportedly shook his head. Of course, we have this from Graham Allen saying Michael Cohen was Alvin Bragg's star witness. He is a convicted liar, and he just testified that he stole tens of thousands of dollars from the Trump organization. This trial is a complete waste of time. And I go on to say here from Johnny Maga, also coming to talk about this type of stuff, saying CNN to Michael Cohen embezzling money from the Trump organization. This is significant. They appear to have caught Cohen in another lie. It was Michael Cohen who arranged the scheme. So far, there's no direct link to Trump in this alleged conspiracy. So again, we're seeing CNN going out and defend Trump. Let me tell you what this actually means here, guys. When you have a complete radical, far-left news outlet, such as CNN and even MSNBC, are going out and defending Trump, not MSNBC, but CNN, you have a huge problem. These guys hate Trump. They despise Trump. They always have these very far-left outlet people on here, journalists, news reporters, etc. They're always talking bad about Trump, but now you are having people from CNN go and defend Trump. Like, how does this case even remotely make sense, or why is it even allowed to be here when you have a literal far-left outlet defending Trump, saying there's like there has to be some alleged conspiracy. There's no direct link. Like, guys, like, I'm sorry, but when you have something like this is something that's incredible, right? So again, we can go and look at some of this stuff here, too. Let's look at some of this video and what have, and we'll get down to it.
Finch. And Cohen confirms that he owed Red Finch 50 grand and never paid the full cash. Trump's attorney, Blanche, says, you stole from the Trump organization. Cohen says, yes, sir. He also confirms lying to Alan Weisselberg. I don't know how many that is on the list, but that's another prevarication. And Cohen says he never pleaded guilty to larceny. On they go. Blanche presses Cohen. You did steal from the Trump organization based upon the expected reimbursement of Red Finch. And he says, yes, sir. So that's Finch.
So yeah, that's something that's going on here. And then, of course, we'll do the CNN thing, because I think this is the biggest part of it all. I mean, outside of the 30,000 thing, I think this is one of the biggest part, because, again, you're having CNN. And of course, we have this lunatic here saying you're sipping for a rapist who was accused of having a 13-year-old that would make love to his own daughter, which, again, these people are taking things completely out of context and don't understand jokes or etc. But my guy, you're having CNN, the people that you love and cater to and probably watch on the daily, saying this.
Correct. But this is significant because they appear to have caught Cohen in another lie, and this would be a lie to the other person who is allegedly part of this conspiracy, Alan Weisselberg, who prosecutors have chosen not to call because they believe that he would not testify, that he would plead the fifth. The judge has urged them to bring him in anyway. They have not done that. So Blanche, once again, now focusing on the retainer agreement.
What this also does is it puts the onus on Michael Cohen. It was Michael Cohen who arranged this scheme, the repayment scheme. If he's the one fudging to Alan Weisselberg and lying about this and twisting that, it puts more of it on him than either Weisselberg or certainly on Donald Trump.
And so far there is no direct link proved beyond a reasonable doubt to the defendant in this alleged conspiracy. There is a lot of evidence that has been presented. There's testimony from Michael Cohen. There's testimony from others about conversations. But that is the goal of the defense team. And this right here, this line of questioning, so far they have established that Cohen may have lied in order to get some of this money.
But again, like, CNN, pretty much just defending Trump at this point. I mean, not full on, but this is pretty much just CNN saying, like, well, and the significant they have caught Cohen in another lie, and there was a raised scheme and all that. I mean, my guys, like, this is something that you have to start understanding here that is complete lunacy here, and that's just something that we're going to look at, right? So again, as I said, the biggest part that I see here is that they're trying to make Trump spend all this money and whatever on these sham fraudulent cases that are not legal by any stretch of the imagination, in my personal opinion, and they're trying to keep him away from, away from what do you call it, the court case, right? They're trying to keep him away from, not the court case, but from, campaigning. He's trying to spread out his message and stuff like that, trying to hamper him, so they take all the money that they can, and it's just not working, right? It's just failing at every stretch of the imaginable way possible, and they're trying their best, and it's just not working. Nothing's sticking, nothing's going on. His polls are getting higher and higher. I think they're doomed, and I think when we go and see that Joe Biden is going to go try to debate Trump, I maybe leave next month, with very heavy restrictions, by the way, with like no audience, no nothing, and stuff like that, and very heavily moderated. It's just a destruction in itself, right? And I think Trump may be coming for a win here, because they got nothing, guys. They got nothing, and they're trying their very hardest to do to get Trump on something, and it's all falling apart. All right, guys, that's it for the video. Like, share. As always, take care, my friends.
I'm disgusted by what I see in public. Even people closest to us can't be trusted. This is algorithmic disease, the social media.